I wasn't born into the Kuchiki clan. I was adopted. But proving I belonged meant bearing more than a name. It meant sacrifice. Giving Ichigo my powers wasn't an act of desperation. It was a choice. A silent trust that he would carry what I no longer could. My first days in the 13th Division, I felt invisible. But even in silence, I listened. I learned. I endured. Sode no Shirayuki, my Zanpakuto, isn't just ice. It's elegance, precision, and restraint. Just like the life I was taught to live. In every battle, I had to calculate carefully. One wrong step, and I'd be dismissed as weak. I made my tactics an art. Imprisoned by my own brother's law, I learned the deepest pain comes not from enemies, but from those you love. When Renji tried to save me, I realized bonds don't fade with distance. They anchor us, even when we try to drift away. Facing execution taught me something no training ever could. How fragile life is, and how strong a will to survive can become. My brother never said it, but his silence screamed expectations. I carried them, and the weight nearly froze me from the inside. My greatest battles weren't against Arrancars or Hollows, but against the voice inside saying I wasn't enough. I once feared Bankai would never come, that I'd always be someone who watched others rise. I was wrong. Hakka no Togame is more than my final form. It's my resolve made manifest, a stillness so absolute it destroys. I felt guilt for Kaien, for my failures, for the weight others bore in my place. But guilt gave way to purpose. Even as the world burned in chaos, I found strength in stillness. That is the nature of ice. It endures. Sode no Shirayuki doesn't roar like fire. It dances quietly, lethally, just like I learned to. I used to envy those louder, stronger, more seen. But I found power in the quiet, clarity in restraint. Ichigo reminded me that trust isn't weakness, that sometimes leaning on someone makes you stronger, not smaller. There was a time I feared I'd fade into the background of everyone else's legacy. Now I know, I carved my own. When I face the battlefield now, I don't fight for approval. I fight because I finally believe in the weight of my own soul. I am Rukia Kuchiki, Soul Reaper, Sister, Warrior. My blade is cold, but my resolve burns brighter than ever.